What is up, guys? It is James and I am back with another video. So today I took a trade, two trades actually, one break even, one W, and I came out with $7,780 today, which is my second biggest day, I believe. So pretty big day, two pretty simple trades, and I'm here to go over and show you guys what I took. So here we are on the charts. Here we are on TradingView. I took this, it's Monday today, but I'll be uploading this on Tuesday, but I'll show a screenshot of the P&L right here. And yeah, two pretty simple trades, and I kind of just want to show you guys what I took. So if we bar replay to market open, let's actually remove all these candles. Let me remove one more. All right, so coming in today, if you move to the 4-hour time frame, that's how I always start. Looking at this right here, this candle, this low right here, if you actually take a look at the 1-hour time frame, this low was actually taken in pre-market. This is the main draw on liquidity that I wanted to take to, but it did get taken in pre-market, so I cannot target that going in after market open. So after that, the next draw on liquidity lower was this fair value gap down here, and then this low right here, but those lows were pretty far. I did not expect to actually hit these lows, and I expected some type of reversal after taking this big draw on liquidity right here. So that is exactly what happened. If you go down to the 15-minute time frame, this is market open. So at market open, I was kind of just waiting to see what would happen if we would continue to go lower, or if we want to displace higher, and we would target bullish targets if we decide to displace higher. So going into the day, we had this fair value gap right here, this 1-hour target right here, as well as London highs. So these were the two draw on liquidities higher. And yeah, let's just play a couple candles and we'll see what happens. So basically, play a couple candles, we get big displacement up, and I actually miss out on this trade right here. I want to take an entry right here, but I do miss out on that, and I do not get an entry. So I end up missing that, so I'm not in this trade right here, but that is a nice trade. Continue to play more candles, and that basically hits TP right there. So after that, I was kind of off, and I want to see what would happen. It was currently 7:07, so there's still time in the session, and we continue to go lower, and then I see, looking at the higher time frame, that we're actually displacing lower, and I see that we retrace up, looking at this 5-minute tap right here, and then you can see, if you look at the one, we actually had a retrace and we're stalling down, and then I had a nice break-even point right here, actually break-even right here, and this is where I get my first trade. So right here, so I take an entry after this candle close right here, and I have my stops above this right here. I go in with 1 mini, and we retrace into this 1-minute fair value gap right here, as you can see, stalling this 1-minute fair value gap, get displacement out of it, nice break even point, targeting this low right here. So this is a higher RR trade, but my plan was to at least get to break even, and whatever happens after that happens. So continue to play candles after this, and we hit break even right here. I go break even, and I get stopped out at break even. So after this, I'm not really paying too much attention, and I see that we start chopping around. So after this, I decide to hop off the charts. We're just chopping around, and I want to avoid chop, but I still believe that this draw on liquidity wants to get lower. So what I do is I actually set an alert right here at this price point right here, just in case price taps into it and it starts breaking below, it starts trending lower. So with that alert, I hop off the charts right here, and then we continue to chop around, and then we tap my alert right at this candle right here, and this is currently 8 o'clock. So I'm back on the charts at 8 o'clock. I see that we're displacing a little bit lower, and I see if we want to hit this low right here, just because this is a big low that I can see being hit. So hop back on the charts. We continue to displace lower, and after this, I think this is already guaranteed with this type of displacement. Price wants to get to this drawn liquidity right here. So after that, I'm looking for some sort of entry, some sort of retrace, and continue to play candles. And I entered right here. So with this retrace right here, yes, we don't get any sort of retracement into any sort of gaps, but with this being such a prominent drawn liquidity, I'm very confident that this was going to get hit. So I entered straight off of displacement off of this candle right here, mid candle entry. So I entered right here and had my stops at this high right here, and then I had my target right here. So it went to 0.65, went in with 2 minis, and I decided to not go break even at this internal low just because we have such a clear shot at this drawn liquidity right here. Nothing wants to stop it from going lower. So I decided to not go break even, and TP hits in 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. So very, very quick trade. It is a little bit after 8 a.m., but that is why drawn liquidity is so important, because it doesn't really matter what time, what session you're in. You know, you may want to be closer in the AM session, but if it's a little bit past 8 o'clock, I really don't mind taking a trade if the drawn liquidity is very clear. And this drawn liquidity is just very, very clear. We're clearly trending lower, and it's a nice, simple continuation to this drawn liquidity. So very, very simple trade. Very happy about that. 2 minis with this netted me 1550. How much was that? 15, yeah, something like 1550 per account, which came out to like 7.7K for a day, which is not too bad. I'm getting closer to the payout I want to get to. I am trying to get to a max payout with top steps, so very, very happy about that. And yeah, that's just a trade recap for today. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you learned something for today, I do all my trade recaps, show wins, losses, show everything. So subscribe if you want to, and like the video if you haven't already, if you made it this far, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.